Melissa Carter had spent a decade building Hope Harbor, a nonprofit dedicated to helping homeless families transition into stable housing. She believed in their mission, and so did the donors. At least, that's what she thought. But fundraising was a monster. Hope Harbor relied on a team of grant writers, fundraisers, and development officers to keep the money flowing. Melissa trusted them, believing they had the nonprofit's best interests at heart. Instead, she watched as her organization was bled dry, not by a lack of funds, but by the very people tasked with securing them. First, there was the high-powered fundraiser who promised to bring in 6 figures. He convinced the board to sign him on with a hefty commission. "You've got to spend money to make money," he had said with a confident smile. Months passed, and the promised windfall never came. Instead, he billed thousands for consulting before vanishing. Then there was the grant writer who padded her hours, turning simple applications into a full-time job. She submitted proposals riddled with errors, missing deadlines, and still demanded her full paycheck. By the time Melissa found out, they had lost 3 major grant opportunities. And finally, the development director, whose job was to build long-term donor relationships. He hosted lavish events, booked expensive venues, and assured the board that big donors want to feel special. After spending nearly half of their annual budget on gala expenses, he quit, leaving behind nothing but unpaid invoices and empty promises. By the end of the year, Hope Harbor was in trouble. Programs had to be cut. Families were turned away, and all the money wasted on fundraisers, grant writers, and flashy campaigns had resulted in almost nothing. Melissa sat alone in her office, staring at the final financial report. She had trusted the wrong people, spent money they didn't have, and now Hope Harbor was on the brink of collapse. Fundraising was supposed to save them. Instead, it had almost destroyed them.